You guys, fall is almost here and McCall's and Nomi just dropped their fall pattern. Well, I want to share with you guys the 5 patterns that I picked up as part of their fall collection, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Hey you guys, I'm Rochelle and I'm the girl who just got back from leave. I took PTO and y'all didn't know, but we're back. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys in today's video the 5 patterns that I picked up from the fall collection, McCall's and Nomi. And I know you guys are thinking like, just 5? Why is that? You'll see. So without further ado, to keep this video short, sweet, and to the point, I'm going to be sharing with you guys those 5 patterns. Let's get into it. All right, so I know you're first thinking like, Rochelle, 5 patterns out of all the patterns that drop. Girl, what do you have up your sleeve? Actually, nothing, okay? I actually thought the drop, they were decent. They were decent. McCall's and Nomi, they were decent. But in today's video, I want to share just 5 with you guys. Is that all right? All right. So first pattern, there's only 5. First pattern, Nomi 2132. Brittany J. Jones pattern, and I'm going to put all the patterns up on the screen so you do not have to ask. Y'all know what I'm going to do, all right? Now, I'm going to explain why I picked it up, where I could see myself placing this in my upcoming sewing plans as well. So first things first is the Brittany J. Jones unisex motor jacket. I like the fact that she did this with her husband, Jerome, because Jerome's in the house, right? So this one is a unisex motor jacket, pattern, asymmetrical zipper, front opening, front welt pockets, also have like the Sherpa collar, hem, and cuffs. Now, here's the thing with this one. So Brittany J. Jones, that Sherpa, I don't know if I would do simply because it's hot here in Florida. We all know that. Now, some of the fabric suggestions for this pattern is corduroy, cotton blends, denim, faux leather, micro suede, twill, just to name a few. Then the contrast, you could use faux fur and Sherpa. You're also going to need some lining fabric, like your cotton blends, polyester blends, some interfacing, which is medium weight, fusible interfacing. Now, this one is an average to sew pattern as well. Now, Brittany J. Jones already have her tutorial up for this one, which is great. However, if you guys remember, during my video of fine fabrics, I picked up 10 yards of black denim fabric. Now, should I use black denim for this one? It does say denim is an option. However, I have this pink corduroy, and even though the pink corduroy does not yell or scream fall colors, I don't know what I want to use, but I do want to do this pattern. I have some twill in my stash, but do I have a fall color? Now, what I will say is this may have to wait until next year to find the right fabric for it. Number one, I do have denim, I have some twill, and I have some corduroy. However, I have to really think of what I'm going to do in place of that Sherpa. If you have some suggestions, because it's hot here in Florida, drop it in the comment section below and help your girl out, because I'm not going to be using Sherpa or faux leather or faux fur on the inside of my motor jacket. So I have to think of something else. Let me know in the comment what you think. But I did pick this pattern up. Once again, it's Nomi 2132. Let's go ahead and move over to the next one. Nomi 2133. Once again, it is Brittany J. Jones pattern. One thing that I do like that Brittany J. Jones did this season is include her family. So she included her daughter, Justice. I've been following Brittany for a long time. I have met Brittany several times, like 3 times to be exact. But what I'm saying is like, this one is just a denim button-down shirt. I have tons of button-down shirt pattern. When I looked at this one is very similar to one that I've seen on the Sew It Academy website. If you are a member, it looks similar to that one. However, listen, I love Brittany J. Jones. You know what I'm saying? So This one is more like a midi length dress. It has the collar, the front snap opening, long sleeves with the snap cuffs. It has the patch pockets. It has the flap. It has all the whistles and bells, the waistbands, the belt loop, everything you could think of. I like the fact that it also have a front fly zipper and front and back pockets. So it has all the whistles and bells of a shirt dress. Now, it is average to sew. I'm not particularly wanting this in a denim, but let's look at some of the fabric suggestions. So some of the fabric suggestions for this one is chambray, corduroy, cotton blends, denim, faux leather, linen blends, lightweight suede, twill, just to name a few. Now, looking at the different fabric suggestions, I think for me, I have denim, I have some twill. I don't have, actually I do have a chambray that is in a stripe. But I'm thinking of doing something a little different and probably use some poplin fabric for this one. We will see. All right. Or some linen fabric. One or the other, but we will see when I get around to this pattern. I did pick it up. It is an average sew pattern. Once again, Brittany in the book, 2133. Let's go ahead and move over to the next pattern, 2135. So for 2135, of course, it's a newcomer, Denisha. Yes, the Classified Life. Met her at South Florida Frocktail. Actually, it's crazy because I ran into Denisha. I first met Denisha at the Mimi G conference one year. I don't remember which one it was, to be honest with you. Yeah, but she was the winner of that year. All right, so anyway, met her then, and we just kind of like bumped into each other. And then at the South Florida Frocktail 2023, she came down during the Mood one, the one that they had at Mood. I've been to so many of them. The first one that they had at Mood Fabric. Denisha was there. She had her nice, lovely, she had her dream girl pants on, is what I like to call them. Love it. Bubbly personality for sure. So I went ahead and picked this one up because I could see utilizing this at the sports top and leggings. I could see myself making the top to wear underneath something for work. So I think it would be versatile for sure. So just so you know that this one is a sleeveless sports top pattern. It's cropped and has that scoop neckline. The bottoms, which are leggings, it's high waist leggings that have the white waistband and the flare hem. Now, one thing about this is you will need knit fabric. You cannot use woven fabric for this pattern. Stretch knits only, whether it's active knits, spandex knits, two-way stretch knits, just to name a few. This is considered an easy to sew. For the people in the back who's not listening, easy to sew. Denisha already have, right? The sew along. It's already out. Go watch it. All right. But I'm really interested in doing the top. At a later time, I might consider doing the leggings, but I don't really wear leggings, just to be 100% honest. But I am interested in that top. Okay. I am. I'm interested in that top and making several colors. I already have some knit in my stash, so I think this may be on the list for this fall. You will know when I do that batch cutting video. It's coming up on the channel. You're welcome. All right, let's go ahead and get over to the next one. Next pattern is 2139. So 2139 was like all the way at the top of my list when I looked at this coat. And I know the first thing you're saying is like, Rochelle, why in the heck are you buying a coat pattern and you stay in Florida? You are absolutely right. Like, because I like it. Like, that's exactly why I bought this pattern. I think Lindsay from the Stitch Fit is something different. You have the coat, you have the hoodie insert. So let's get into this pattern. So this one is a double-breasted line coat sewing pattern. It has notch collars, long sleeves with the shoulder pads, which are optional. It also features button detail, side seam pockets, and the faux welt pockets as well. Now the hood insert, or the hoodie, you could call it, it has the front zipper opening and ties as well. So for the coat, some of the fabric suggestions would be wool, twill, or just to name a few there. And then for the hoodie, some form of knit, whether it's double knit, fleece, ponte, sweatshirt fleece, just to name a few. make sure you know that you're going to be using some lining for that coat as well. It is an average to sew pattern. Now, for me, doing the actual coat, I think I want to use twill. I think for that one, I have like this, it's like a gray twill. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. However, I do not want it that long. I want the coat to come right below my butt, right? Right below my butt. I don't want it all the way down to the knees, the bee's knees, right? I want it right underneath my buttocks, my butt cheeks, right? I'm just playing here, y'all. And then I also want to do the hood insert. So that's why I picked it up. I thought this one was really, really cute when this pattern dropped. So that's the real reason why I picked it up. I don't have any plans this year to do it. I think I need to sit on it to kind of figure out the look that I want to go for. I like the fact that Lindsay put it with some jeans and just kind of like a little shirt and an insert. I think that was cute. Cute styling for sure. So yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. Once again, this pattern is 2139. Let's go ahead and get over to the last pattern, 2141. So 2141 is, of course, Neff's pattern, the corny rainbow. And here's the thing. This is a jumpsuit pattern, and normally I stay away from jumpsuits. I literally stay away from jumpsuit, but there's a but, and it's a good but. Okay, so the reason why I stay away from the jumpsuits are simply because I don't want to pull everything off in the bathroom. Like everyone says that. I don't want to pull everything off in the bathroom. All right. But the reason why I picked this one up is because back in the days, Mimi G, she did a pattern that is actually a vintage pattern that Norris put out. This was way back in like 2016, 2017. The pattern, look it up. The pattern is Simplicity, I believe it's 8615, 8613. Yeah, just look it up. You'll know what I'm talking about when you look it up, okay? I really think that the pattern number is 8615. I'm going to look it up. Give me 1 second. So I was right. It was Simplicity 8615. It was originally a vintage pattern. Norris came out one year when he first started doing like the Simplicity patterns. He came out with that pattern. Now, Mimi G, she hacked it and she made it kind of like a slimmer for a woman because most women don't want that boxy look like a man would, right? So I always had that kind of like in my brain or memory palette that, you know, you could say, like, I always had that in the back of my mind of like, hey, I want to do this pattern, but I don't feel like doing all the hacking to it or whatever. So it's been on my list forever. Now that I see that Neff or the Corny Rainbow pretty much have a similar pattern, I would be more interested in doing this pattern than hacking make all the detail changes or whatever and do Simplicity 8615. Another thing that I like about this pattern is all of the pockets, y'all. Those cargo pockets, amazing, all right? So let's talk about the description of this pattern. So this pattern is the off-the-shoulder jumpsuit sewing pattern. It has placket with hidden buttons, elastic waist casing, long sleeves, but you can make it short sleeves if you want, for sure. It also has like a button cuff and length and pocket variations. Now, view A is the shorter view, which, you know, it's a shorter view. And then view B is like the jumpsuit. It has a button tab on the leg for sure. Some of the fabric suggestions are chino, denim, faux leather, stretch wovens, and twill, just to name a few. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest. I cannot wear this. I don't even think I would wear this to work per se, unless it's a Friday, a casual Friday day. And I know I'm going to leave really, really early. Now, for this pattern, I have a amazing Ankara fabric. However, I do not want to use a cotton fabric for this jumpsuit. My plan is to use a stretch woven or a poplin or possibly a twill for this one. I have a stretch woven in mind that is a solid color. The plan that I think that I'm going to do is definitely use a more mustard color for this is the plan. But I don't have enough fabric. And Joann's not open. Michael's, you're working against me. Hobby Lobby, you're working against me too. So I have to order. And before you say, Rochelle, where are you going to order from? That's a good question. fashionfabricclubs.com. It's probably where it's going to be. We'll see. I don't know when the next time I'm going to Atlanta. We'll see. I might need to go to Fine Fabrics for this one. We'll see, okay? We're doing a lot of seeing, right? But those are all the patterns that I picked up for the fall, as of right now, for the fall, for the Know Me brand. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If this video was educational, inspiring, and fun, you guys know what to do. Give your girl a thumbs up on the video. Comment in the comment section below and let me know which one of these 6 patterns that I picked up was your favorite. I said 6, but 5 that I picked up was your favorite, and 2 was free. That's subscribe if you have not done so already. One of these patterns may make an appearance at the top of the year, if not by the end of the year. So stay tuned for that. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned for my next one, as I'm going to be sharing with you guys the wrap up of the Kiss Challenge. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, keep sewing.